I'm a high school student, Yuto Tanaka is a dull, shady guy. I don't have many friends and no girlfriend since I was born. I have no school activities, so after school, I spend my spare time working part-time at a fast food restaurant. I worked hard all day today. Oh shit! I forgot my wallet in the locker at my part-time job. I have to go back to get it. When he went back to the workplace to get his wallet, he heard some conversation from the break room.
I'm so exhausted today. The amount of work is definitely not matched by the hourly wage. We are being exploited, no doubt.
It's true. This work is really hard. We should get 500 trillion yen.
Oh, that's Takasaka-san and Toen-san. They're still there. These girls, Takasaka Maki and Toen Momoka, are my part-time colleagues. We went to the same high school and in the same class. Unlike me, all the way in the shadows. They're the girls at the center of the class. We are worlds apart. When I tried to sneak away without them noticing…
By the way, we had the same shift with Tanaka today.
We are always together. Or is there something made up all this?
I heard my name and it made me stop.
Hey, listen, Tanaka really gets nervous when he talks to me. I can see that he is obviously aware of me. He is not used to with girls, definitely.
I know, it's the same when he talks to me. He is so frightened.
They know I've been nervous?
Hey, I have a good idea. How about we do rock, paper, scissors, and the one who loses have to confess to Tanaka? His reaction must be hilarious.
Sounds fun. I'm in. I've just been boring these days, so… what if we confess and he says yes?
It will be boring if we spoil it so quickly, so why not to have date with him for a while? At least for a month. How about that?
Alright, I'm good. It's getting interesting.
Yes, I made a natural way to date with Tanaka. Actually, I've liked Tanaka for a long time. He is so kind and always supports me with my work. More than anything, I'm a carnivore girl. My ideal type is the guy like an introvert.
Actually, I'm kind of interested in Tanaka. Actually, he is very manly. He helped me when I had trouble with customer. I can't tell this to Maki, but I really want to date him by using this chance.
Alright, let's get started. I will let you lose for sure.
Too bad. I'm going to win for sure.
Oh no, I really want to date with Tanaka. Please lose.
I want to lose.
The other day during school lunchtime, I was called to the back of the school building. After waiting for a while, I heard someone talk to me from behind.
Hey, Tanaka, thanks for waiting.
It was Takasaka-san that appeared in front of me.
Sorry for calling you suddenly.
It's okay. What's the matter?
Did you thought I want to ask you to change my shift like always? It's not like that. Actually, I like you. You were very kind and always helped me when I had a hard time at work. That's why I become interested in you. Would you be my boyfriend even for a trial? It must be the first time for you to have a girl confess her love to you, right? You have no choice that such a pretty girl like me asked you to be your girlfriend. Come on, tell me your answer.
Sorry.
What?
I really appreciate your feelings, but I don't feel like dating you. I've never seen you like that before. Sorry. This is not my real reason. She's just playing a game and making fun of me. I know, I'm gonna be a fool if I say yes.
I see. Alright, then let's continue to be good colleague.
Wait, something's not looking right. She got shocked. Dumped by an introvert guy like me?
Oh no, he dumped you.
I can't believe an introvert guy dared to dump me.
Wait, are you shocked? Do you actually like him?
No, that's impossible. He's not my type.
I can tell Maki likes Tanaka by that reaction. That makes me want to date with Tanaka more. People's things look so good. Conversely wanted. Maybe I should go get close to him sneakily.
If I said yes, then I could be on a date with Takasaka-san for at least a month. Takasaka-san is so pretty and I really like her. Did I make a foolish decision?
Tanaka-kun?
Oh, Toen-san!
We worked so hard today. Thanks for helping me for doing all the heavy jobs. You are so kind it makes me spilled. I heard that you dumped Maki, didn't you?
Oh.
You don't have girlfriend, right? Why didn't you say yes? Maki is really a nice girl, isn't she?
What can I say? Actually, I heard your conversation. The loser of the game of rock, paper, scissors will confess to me as a penalty. I knew it, and that's why I rejected her. I knew you guys would laugh at me later.
Eh? You knew that? You heard our conversation in the break room. So, it's not that Tanaka-kun doesn't like us, which means we still have a chance. Hey, Tanaka, would you be my boyfriend?
What? Toen-san?
I want to be your girlfriend.
This must be a punishment game too.
No, this is not a game. This is real confession. I've liked you for a long time, Tanaka-kun.
That Toen-san says she wants to be my girlfriend? She might pretend it's real, but actually it's a game.
I want to know your answer.
Should I say yes to her? Even if it's just fishing?
Wait a minute! I was listening to all your conversation. Momoka, did you lie to me?
Wow, you were listening to our conversation secretly. You should have tell us.
I've never known you like Tanaka.
Really? I didn't tell you?
Never! You were planning to confess to Tanaka-kun by doing a game as an excuse, aren't you?
Hey, so that's what you were thinking about.
Shit!
You tell your true intentions finally. You really like Tanaka-kun too.
But I'm glad that I knew the reason why he dumped me. If it's not a game, you will date me, right?
If it's like that, there will be no problem to date with me too, right? Who do you want to date with between us, Tanaka-kun?
What? What's happening? Am I dreaming or something? The most popular girl in our class, Takasaka-san and Toen-san, asked me for a date. If I choose one, I might hurt the other. What should I do? Sorry, I can't choose either of you. Can we just start by being friends?
That's not the answer I want, but fine. Then make your decision whether you prefer me or Momoka while in the friendship period.
I agree.
If you're willing to do so, how about we go for a date on your next day off as soon as possible? I'll show you all my charm points.
This is getting exciting.
Wait a minute. You guys aren't listening to me. I might have other things to do.
You don't, because you're not doing any school activities and all you do is part-time job. You know what? I requested to have the same shift with you.
I knew it. Actually, the same here.
I didn't know that. The battle between two popular girls competing for me has begun.
I will make you fall in love with me for sure. Be prepared.
No, I'm the one who captures you, Tanaka-kun.
Both girls keep on approaching me today as well.
My name is Yuto Tanaka. I'm a humble university student. I was supposed to be enjoying university life in a carefree way, but...
This is my future husband. It's impossible. I'm not interested in weak men.
Why am I in the middle of a marriage interview? How did this happen? A week ago, I came back to my parents' house because my grandpa said he had something important to tell me. What's going on all of a sudden? He kept asking me if I had a girlfriend or not. I want to be filial to my grandpa because he took care of me. But I'm worried because he's unconventional.
I'm sorry I called you all the way here, Yuto.
What's the matter?
As you know, I don't have long to live.
Grandpa, didn't you have fun climbing the mountain last week? I saw you at Vinsta.
That's one thing, that's another. I've got some good news for you.
Good news?
I told you that the president of Hasumi Industries, Hasumi Jinsuke, is a great friend of mine, didn't I?
Wait, I've never heard of it. Hasumi Industries is one of the biggest companies in the world. My grandfather used to be a very successful businessman, but I didn't realize he was best friends with someone like that.
I don't remember that. Anyway, he was very worried about his granddaughter. She's a very naughty girl and doesn't want men around her.
And?
Yuto, I want you to arrange a marriage interview.
A marriage interview? Wait a minute. I'm still a university student.
Think of it as a blind date on the premise of marriage.
That's too serious.
Actually, I've already said you'll accept. If you refuse, it'll ruin my reputation.
You should say something too, Dad.
Maybe a bit early, but Yuto, your grandfather has done a lot for you, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. You should at least listen to him.
Okay. I'll just see her.
Oh, thank you, Yuto. Here's a thank you stamp from Jinsuke too.
It's hard to believe that this is a chat screen between two old men. This is how I got a marriage interview with the daughter of the president of Hasumi Industries. And on the day of the marriage interview, She's really beautiful. She does seem a bit strong-willed, but how can she not attract men?
Then we'll leave you guys. Mizuki, don't be rude. I know.
Anyway, for now, let's just think about ending this properly. Even if I screw up, it'll bring Grandpa credit. Well, the garden is beautiful. It's a nice day. We can walk and talk.
Will you stop talking to me?
What?
No! I thought you look a lanky guy from your picture, but you're even worse in real life.
What?
That's why I didn't want to go on an arranged marriage. What's so sad about having to spend hours talking to a gloomy, lanky guy?
You're quite mean. If you hate it so much, why did you go on an arranged marriage?
Well, I've been indebted to my grandfather, so I thought I should at least listen to him.
Oh, what a coincidence. Me too.
Don't put us together. I hate guys who are so flippant.
Well, calm down.
It's no use looking at me like that. I know what you're trying to do.
What are you talking about?
Your grandfather is a businessman too, isn't he? But he's not doing so well, is he? That's why he's made you an offer to tie up with my grandfather's company. That's what this marriage interview is about, isn't it?
No, that's not true.
You're just going to pretend to know nothing? You're the worst.
We really don't mean that. Grandpa has already handed over the company to someone else, and he's living a comfortable life. I don't think he would go that far for the company. This arranged marriage is also President Hasumi's strong wish. What she's saying isn't true.
I will never allow you to prey on the company that my grandfather carefully nurtured. Go home and tell your grandfather that I have nothing to give to you pigs.
What did you say?
Didn't you hear me? I said he's a pig who wants to overrun my grandfather's company.
Say more than that. I don't care if you're a woman or not.
What?
You seem to owe your grandfather a debt of gratitude, but I owe mine a big one too. I can't overlook what you just said. When I was in high school, I had a rough life. I played around with my delinquent friends every night until morning, and we spent a lot of time fighting. As expected of you, Yuto, you're winning hands down today! They're the kind of guys who'd get into a fight with a bunch of girls. I'm not proud of it. I didn't have a reason for being a delinquent. It's better to say that I was a rebellious kid who couldn't back down. My grandfather believed in me to the end. He stood by me all the way, even when it jeopardizes his position as a business owner.
Whenever you are in trouble, come to me. You are my grandson.
Because of my grandfather, I was able to reborn and pass university. I can never repay him for what he has done for me. Grandpa is using his grandson for the sake of the company? Don't talk nonsense.
What? Eh?
Damn, I'm getting into old habits. I thought I was supposed to live peacefully. Hey, listen to me.
Yes?
Apparently, we can't be bothering each other's families. We're going to pretend this never happened, and we're going to break this marriage off peacefully, okay?
I understand. I'm sure he's changed, but he's still the same person from back then.
3 days later, oh, I screw up. I did something like that to Grandpa's best friend, who is the granddaughter of the big president. What if it becomes a big problem? What if the company Grandpa started and Hasumi Industries are going to get into fight?
Oh, Yuto. About that marriage interview a few days ago.
Grandpa, I'm really sorry.
The other party wants to see you again.
What?
So, I gave her your apartment address.
What have you done? She's already here.
You've got to be good, alright? I'm going to the barbecue now.
Hey, Grandpa. He hung up already. I'm coming.
Hi, Yuto.
Oh, hello. Well, come on in.
Oh, sorry to bother you.
I never thought that this would be the first girl I'd let into my house. How did this happen? So what can I do for you today?
Well, I just wanted to apologize and say thank you.
To apologize and thank you?
I'm sorry for being so rude at the time. Actually,
Apparently, there's a bad guy on the board of Hasumi Industries, and in order to get his son to marry the president's daughter, he tried to break up our arranged marriage by spreading a bad rumor about me.
right after the arranged marriage, my grandfather did some research, and this morning, he found out who was behind it and fired that person.
So, that's what happened.
I was a fool to believe the rumors. I really don't know how to apologize.
If you did it for your grandfather's sake, I don't blame you. I'm sorry I yelled at you too.
I appreciate you saying so. So, now for the thank yous.
I don't have the slightest idea what are you going to thank me about.
Don't you remember me? 3 years ago, that night on the riverbank.
When I was a delinquent boy? Oh, you are the girl from that time?
Yes! I'm the head of the female gang who's saved by you. You left without saying your name. And I never got to thank you for saving me.
I didn't help you. I just didn't like those guys.
You're so cool. I've liked you ever since then.
What? This is not good. If things continue like this, we're really going to have an arranged marriage. I'll ask her to leave as soon as possible. I understand what you're saying. Then we'll be dismissed.
I've always loved you.
I told you.
I've always loved you.
You aren't listening to me. Okay, let's start by getting to know each other. How about going to the aquarium this weekend?
Are we going on a date? I'll go. I'll crawl there.
You'll have to walk there, okay? I'm sorry about her, but I'm going to deliberately make her hate me and be disillusioned. Strategy 1. Make her hate me by being cold.
Look, a penguin. That's a penguin. That one is Tsubasa, and this one's Urumi.
You're wrong.
Killer whale. It's a killer whale. You look like killer whales.
I don't smell that fishy.
He may be cold, but he listens to me. He's cool and kind.
That's weird. I don't feel like she's disliking me.
How about going to an amusement park for our next date?
Oh yeah, let's do that! It seems like being cold is counterproductive. Then, strategy 2. Become a too gentle guy and make her hate me. Here you are! I bought you a priority pass. You said you wanted to ride this. The sun is strong. Let's take a break. I've booked a table at the restaurant. I hope you like it.
Nice!
This is not right. Darn. What am I going to do? I'll just pretend I'm into gambling. Then, I'm sure she'll be disillusioned. But wait. In case she accepts that too.
Here's today's entertainment money for you.
Oh, I'll make it double.
Great! If it's not enough, please tell me as much as you want.
This is no good. Ugh.
He's cool, even he's troubled by something.
Hey, are you serious? Are you sure you want to marry me?
I've always been serious. Besides, our grandfathers would be happy if Yuto and I got married, wouldn't they?
That's true, but
I'm happy our grandfathers are happy. It's good for all three of us.
what about me? Why don't make all 4 of us to be happy?
Maybe not now, but I will make you fall in love with me.
I feel like I can't escape from you.
Of course! Let's start with being boyfriend and girlfriend first.
I'll have to prepare myself for this. And that's how I got my slightly pushy girlfriend.
Yuto, I'll make curry.
Yeah. Where's the pot?
It's in this cupboard over here. Ladle here, plate here.
She knows everything. She might as well be a forced wife now. But I'm beginning to think that this life isn't so bad after all.
I'm Yuto Tanaka, a company employee, and I'm single. I haven't had a girlfriend since I was in school, and it doesn't seem like I will ever get one. It's gotten better than it used to be, but how the world looks at single people is still harsh. It's especially obvious among the older generation.
When are you planning on getting married, Tanaka? If you stay single forever, you'll never become a real man, you know?
Because you brought it up at every opportunity, I was getting so tired of it. So, when I switched jobs and got into a new company, I took measures. I put a ring on my finger and pretended I was married. And it worked! People stopped interfering in my life like before.
Good job today, Tanaka. They're having a drinking party for the people in our department tonight. Are you gonna go?
I'm sorry, Reina. I have to go home today.
Is it because your wife is waiting?
Yeah, something like that.
I wish I was married. When you get home, your wife welcomes you back, right? You talk about what happened on that day around the dinner table, right?
Yes, that's right.
Since I'm single, there's nobody there when I get home. In a dark, cold room, I just eat cold, discounted pre-cooked food that I bought at the supermarket. On days off, sometimes I don't talk to anybody all day.
I'm actually in the exact same situation, so I can relate. She's Reina Takaoka. She's been working here a little longer than I have. She has a reputation of being the most capable person in the company, and she's adored by people older and younger than she is. Since she gets too focused on work, she tends to neglect her private life. She says she wants to get married, but she hasn't found the right one.
All my friends who said they weren't interested in getting married are now married. I've been wanting to get married for a long time, but I'm still single. Isn't there something wrong? Doesn't the law of attraction work for me?
She's so desperate. You're a wonderful person, so I'm sure you'll meet someone nice.
Thank you, Tanaka. Thank you for your comment. I regret that you're married.
I wonder why. She looks at me like a beast hunting its prey.
But I wish I were in your shoes. If you're married, you can skip drinking parties at the company that you don't want to go. Oh, it's not like I'm saying you're using it as an excuse. I'm just saying that's what I would do if I were in your position.
Oh, I see. I was surprised. I totally thought she read everything in my mind. What if she finds out I'm skipping drinking parties at the company by pretending to be married? I get chills from just thinking about it. I have to be really careful so people won't find out. Next day during work.
Mr. Tanaka, please help me!
What's wrong? Did you get yourself into trouble again?
Actually, I messed up the communication with our client. Please get me out of the situation.
It can't be helped, huh? I'll step in.
Yes, thank you very much. You go, Mr. Tanaka. You're so reliable.
Man, you're a slick person. She's Mika Sasaki, my subordinate. She's outgoing and charming. Everybody at the company likes her. However, she's a little clumsy. She often makes mistakes, and I always end up running around supporting her.
I'm glad things turned out okay. It's all thanks to you. You're like the monster of backup.
The monster of backup. It's hard for me to take it happily, word for word. And you're the one who made me become a monster of backup, you know.
I'm sorry. If you're okay, can we go out to eat after we finish?
What?
I'll treat you for helping me with my mistake.
I appreciate the offer, but I have to decline.
Oh, how come?
I don't feel comfortable having my subordinate pay for me. Plus, I want to go straight home today.
Oh, I know. You're being considerate of your wife, right? If you're with a cute girl like me, your wife will be jealous. You might get serious and try to switch to me.
I wish I were like you. You seem to enjoy life every day.
Hey, just brush it off. I'm jealous of your wife. If you were single, I would definitely make a move.
Okay. Don't be silly and go home quickly.
Man, see you.
Mika couldn't have been serious about what she said earlier, right? She said she was interested in me. Either way, I can't say I'm actually single now.
Oh, that's Tanaka. He seems like about to go home. That reminds me, I've never seen his wife. I wonder if she's beautiful. Should I follow him?
It was during lunch break the next day when it happened.
Hey, Tanaka, I heard you don't actually have a wife.
What? What are you saying all of a sudden?
Yesterday, Matsukawa saw you and followed you from behind. He said there was nobody else living in your house.
No, that's only because she happened to be out.
I knew something was strange. I asked you to show me a picture together, but you said you didn't have any.
Everybody in the company was kind of suspicious. We thought you were just pretending to be married. Everybody's convinced that I'm single. No matter what I say, it will be difficult to reverse this. I'm screwed.
What? Tanaka wasn't married, but he was just pretending to be? I see. That's what it was, huh? This is a chance. I need to hear the details.
What? Mr. Tanaka was single? Yeah, I need to ask him questions.
On my way home that day, Reina and Mika stopped me.
Just a moment. I need to talk to you, Tanaka. Of course, you're coming with me, right? You don't have a wife waiting at the house.
Let's go, Mr. Tanaka.
Yes. I didn't have a right to say no. I was taken to a bar restaurant and ended up confessing everything.
I'm surprised. I can't believe you were actually single.
That's right. Why did you tell such a lie?
Because I was single, people told me a lot of things at my former company. I thought I would be able to work comfortably if I pretended to be married. I can skip drinking parties I don't want to go to if I said my wife was waiting.
I see. I understand because I'm also single. But what are you gonna do now?
Now that everybody at the company knows the fact, I can't be at this company anymore. I'm planning on switching jobs.
I see. It's your choice. I'm disappointed that you're leaving, but I won't stop you. But you may face the same thing at your workplace.
That's right. If you switch jobs every time, you can never settle down.
You're actually right.
Now I have a suggestion. How about getting married to me?
What?
We won't get really married, but it'll be just a fake marriage. I have a lot of trouble for being single and have been wanting to have a married status. We would both have advantages, right?
Please wait. Can it be me then? I want to get married to Mr. Tanaka.
What? Sasaki? What are you saying? You're still young and there's no need for you to do such a thing. Oh, do you happen to like Tanaka also?
No, that's not what it is. I'm making a suggestion for Mr. Tanaka. Well, if I had to say if I like him or not, I kinda like him though. He's been taking care of me. You're the one who likes Mr. Tanaka, aren't you?
Yeah, he's my cute subordinate, you know. I'm okay getting married to him, or maybe not, oh kinda. Anyway, Tanaka should pretend to be married to me. We should put our hands together and survive this world that's harsh to single people.
No, marry me instead.
What? It's all too sudden. Afterwards, I successfully switched jobs. I pretended to be married again at my new company.
Mr. Tanaka, we're having a drinking party. Are you gonna come?
Oh, sorry. I have to go home early today.
Oh, is it your wife?
Yeah, something like that.
What kind of person is your wife? Can I see her picture?
Are you interested in somebody's wife that much? Well, I don't mind. Here, it's her.
Wow, she's super beautiful. There's another picture under the one with your wife. What about this one with a different beautiful lady?
Oh, are you talking about this? It's hard to explain, but...
I see. That's what it is, huh? You're a pretty shrewd guy. Don't worry about anything. I won't tell anyone.
I feel like he's misunderstanding something. Unlike before, there's a person who welcomes me when I get home now.
Tanaka, welcome home. Dinner is ready.
I made an agreement with Reina, and in order to make it more real, we decided to live together. The relationship with Mika is continuing, and we three often go hang out. In the end, one of the two will end up getting married to me, but that will be a little farther in the future.
I, Yuto Tanaka, am an introvert high school student. I'm not very good looking, and I don't have many friends. I guess not even half of the people in my class remember my name. In contrast to me is Takahashi. He seems to be a popular video streamer on a famous website, and he's famous at school too. Hi! Today, we are celebrating 10,000 subscribers! Yay! Hey there! Give me a message to celebrate and get me excited! What? Congratulations? You're very plain in your face and in what you say. To be honest, I don't really like him because he makes fun of the quiet students by saying he's collaborating with them. Hey, Yuto! What? I let you on my video too. Here, 3, 2, 1, cue! No, at least tell me what we are doing. Huh? That's why amateurs are so boring. Then Yuto will say something interesting. What a messy streaming. I have no choice, but I will just... Hey, Takahashi! There's Keto teacher from PE behind you! What? No, I'm not doing anything bad, sir. Nobody's here. Haha.
Takahashi, you're freaking out.
Nice reaction. Takahashi, the audience is getting excited too. You are so desperate.
He must be a scary teacher. LOL.
His expression is too good.
Good job, Yuto.
What? Oh, yeah. I was right on target. Oh, you are indeed a popular streamer. I didn't know you were aiming for it. Darn! Hey, let's shoot in the schoolyard now. Yes, sir. If he's so scared, he shouldn't be streaming at school.
Hi, Yuto.
Her name is Ayaka Hiragi. She's the prettiest girl in our class, but she's very kind to talk to an introvert guy like me.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you.
That's okay, it was no big deal.
But that was a great return attack. That made my day.
It's a total fluke.
Yuto, why don't you do the streaming too? You could be more interesting than Takahashi. I'll be there to watch.
Hiragi, did you also watch the streaming?
I watch a lot, but I think I'd have to say Yupon is the best. I don't know his face or voice because he's a masked streamer, but every stream is interesting. He has over 1 million subscribers. I'm I'm so addicted to it that I watch it during class. I mean, I watched it just now as well.
Well, maybe you shouldn't watch during the class? Darn, why is Hiragi talking to that guy?
Mr. Takahashi, what are you going to do next?
I don't have time for that now. No, wait a sec. Why didn't I think of this? The next day, when I returned from the cafeteria at lunchtime, there was some kind of commotion in the classroom. What is it? Is Takahashi doing something again? But the one standing next to him, isn't that Hiragi? Hirigaki seems to be a bit anxious too, as if she doesn't know what's going on.
Well, you said you had something to tell me. I wonder what you want to talk about.
Mr. Takahashi, we are ready. Go ahead.
Well, Ayaka Hiragi,
Yes?
I love you. Please go out with me?
He said it. Is she going to say yes?
I didn't expect a public confession on the streaming. At first glance, it may seem like a brave move, but Takahashi's intention was clearly a cheap one to make it difficult to refuse in the heat of the moment. I wonder if Hiragi will be okay. I'm a handsome and popular streamer, and I've arranged it all this way. I'm sure Hiragi would want to go out with a guy who's a match for her. There's no reason for me to fail.
Now, what's her answer?
Well, I can't.
What?
Well, we're classmates, but I guess we're not that close. I don't know what to say when you asked me to go out with you out of the blue. And in such a public place.
What? I can't believe she said no. She must be kidding. Her personality's terrible. She seems to be carried away just because she's cute.
Stop the streaming!
Yes, sir.
Hey, Hiragi, what are you doing? You're ruining my whole streaming.
Well, I'm not going out with someone I don't like.
Hey, that's enough.
Yuto.
No one wants a pushy guy. Shut up! I can't accept this. I'll confess one more time tomorrow. What? Hiragi has always liked me, and I confess my love to you, but you turned me down because you thought you weren't good enough for me. But I'm serious, so I confess to you one more time and you will say okay. Deal?
What are you talking about? Don't decide on your own.
This is how it should be. You saw how the audience reacted, right? In this world, what the guy with the number says is right. What will my fans do if you refuse? Well, I'm looking forward tomorrow. Oh yeah, we can start a couples channel as a sub-channel.
Oh no.
Come on, get out of the way. Ouch.
Yuto!
Takahashi, you can do whatever you want as long as you have the numbers? Of course you can. It's called democracy. Don't forget what you said.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
It's not your fault. Takahashi's going too far.
They are both streamers, but why are they so different? I want him to deliver streaming that makes everyone smile. Like Yupon.
Takahashi probably can't pull it off after being dumped in front of everyone. But that doesn't mean he can do anything he wants. I decided to give him a lesson. The next day, Takahashi set up another confession, just as he had planned. And this time, in the middle of the schoolyard. So, Hiragi, you know what you're going to say back, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, nothing good happens when you go against someone who has the numbers. Hey! I'm sorry for surprising you guys yesterday, but I'm a single-minded guy, so I won't give up just because she turned me down once. You're the best.
That's my man. I'm gonna fall in love with you.
I can't believe she's going to reject him now.
Alright. For a while, I wondered what would happen, but now I'm all good to go. Numbers are justice after all. Well then, Hiragi, I like you. Please go out with me.
Oh.
Wait,
Yuto?
you again? You want to confess too?
Oops, here comes your love rival.
Which will she choose?
A sudden turn of events. He is no match for her.
Don't be too hard on yourself, nerd.
Hi there, I'm your fellow, Yupon. I couldn't stand it for a moment, so here I am.
Yuto? Is Yupon? He's Yupon?
He's the one with over 1 million subscribers?
No. It must be fake.
Where's the proof?
Don't be silly. Do you think you're allowed to impersonate Yupon? I'm lucky. It just arrived.
Gold Shield!
The one you can get when you have 1 million subscribers.
He's real. What? You can do whatever you want as long as you have the numbers. That's what you said yesterday, right? That's not the number of subscribers and fans is not there for selfishness. I think you should stop betraying the people who support you.
You're right, Mr. Yupon.
You are too cool.
You are a great streamer.
Takahashi's getting a little too carried away. Oh no.
Well, we'll leave you at that.
Hey you guys! Darn, I'm leaving. Wait. What is it? It's not polite to confess to a girl and not even ask for her reply. Come on, Hiragi.
Yeah.
Well, Hiragi, I'm
sorry. You were disgusting. Don't ever talk to me again.
Ah! In the middle of the schoolyard, I'm starting to feel sorry for Takahashi. To be dumped in front of a gallery he had gathered himself. I just hope he learns from this and becomes a decent streamer.
Thank you, Yuto. Oh, should I say Mr. Yupon?
You can call me Yuto.
I still can't get my head around the fact that Yuto is Yupon.
I guess she's disappointed that the person she's always liked was a nerd like me. I'm sorry, I'm the one who's inside Yupon.
Why are you apologizing? I'm surprised that the two people I've always liked are the same person. But I'm so happy.
What? Did you say you like me?
You're usually so quiet. But if someone is really in trouble, you'll go before anyone else. Do you remember? It was right after we entered the school.
I forgot about it, but I was the one who asked the driver to stop in front of the hospital for Hiragi, who got sick on the bus and couldn't move.
Even yesterday you got injured for my sake. I liked Yupon because he looked somewhat like you. Didn't think it was you, but...
Is that so?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you happen to be dating someone?
No, I don't. There are people who want to meet me, but I've turned them all down.
Then please go out with me.
If you're okay with me...
No, I want you.
This is how Hiragi and I ended up going out. Takahashi's channel was banned after the site operator found out about his daily misdeeds. The audience was surprisingly positive of me, showing my face on the channel. I think I was blessed with good fans. I'm living a peaceful and fulfilling life now. But there is one problem. How has your girlfriend been?
Please use it for a date.
Have you held hands yet?
How about more than that? I didn't. We haven't done it yet. I've been asked about how I'm going with Hiragi in every streaming I deliver. My name is Yuto Tanaka. I've been working for my current company for 6 years. Recently, I've been entrusted with a big project, and I have a lovely girlfriend in my private life. I live a very fulfilling life. Hey, Yuto, you wanna go for a drink today? Sorry, I still have work to do. How boring you are. I mean, Ryuji, are you okay with your work? Yeah, I'm fine. I can do it tomorrow. See you then. He's the same as ever. Yuji Takahashi, he's my colleague, but I still don't understand him. He is unmotivated at work and tends to slack off, but he's good at grabbing people's heart and is trusted by his superiors. Like me, he's in charge of a big project that literally puts the company's future on the line, but to be honest, I haven't seen him do his job properly. Even the other day. Hey Yuto, how did you manage to go out with Anzu? What the hell? All of a sudden. I mean, we're at work. Girls like that are my type. Oh, if only I'd met her first. He's dared to say these things about people's girlfriends. So, to be honest, he's a bit of a jerk to me. A few days later, the project was reaching a climax. In the midst of all this, oh shit, what should I do? Yuto! What? Ryuji made a big mistake in ordering the part he was in charge of. What? You said we couldn't meet the deadline. You had a lot of time to spare when you decided to place the order. No, well, I kind of forgot about the order itself. What do you mean by that? Oh, don't get angry. You're my colleague, so I trusted you and told only you. Anyway, if we want to make it on time, we'll have to change our order. If we're going to make it on time now, we're going to have to reap some of these too. Whoa, as expected, you're good. I'll be counting on you then. Hey, what are you trying to do? Well, I had something I couldn't miss. Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Stop kidding with me. He's a jerk. It's infuriating. But if I stumble here, the whole company is in trouble. In the worst possible mood, I contact the only client I can rely on. Hello, I'm sorry to bother you at this hour. I'm sorry to ask you this, but... And I myself, despite missing the last train, managed to recover and get the project back on track. And so, a week passed, and the project was somehow on the verge of success. I was suddenly summoned by my boss. What the? This is... What can I do? I can't believe you would try to cover up such a serious mistake. The mistake I made that my boss pointed out was the one that was forced upon by Ryuji last week. You've got me wrong! This mistake was Takahashi's! Yeah, Takahashi was supposed to be in charge of this, but you took it away from him by force, didn't you? And on top of that, you made a mistake in ordering and caused this much damage. Ordering error? Damage? I heard from Ryuji that he had forgotten about it, but in fact, he made a mistake in the order, causing enormous losses. And all of it was put together in a report as something I did. Wait, this is some kind of mistake! I have already received confirmation from other employees. This is definitely a mistake you made. Takahashi noticed it and managed to follow up on it, and the project did not fail. The mistakes you made and the fact that you tried to cover them up is unforgivable. He pushed the whole thing on me. He even laid the groundwork and carefully. We can have a meeting about your treatment. Well, you can probably guess the outcome of that. Please listen to me! All of this is about Takahashi's. Please stop. I've had my eye on you, but it seems I was wrong. You can go home today. No, you're on home leave until we decide what to do with you. Oh no. Darn! Oh no, Tanaka's done this time. He was on his way to a big promotion. Shoot! Yuto, I'm sorry. I couldn't cover for you. Takahashi! Well, I wanted to be there for you too, but when it gets to that scale, you've gotta be kidding. How dare you? Hey, are you trying to get violent? Everyone's looking at you. You've been annoying me for a long time, you know that? What? But this is the end of you. I've already laid the groundwork. There's no point in making a fuss about it now. At best, you should resent your earnest and good-natured personality. I've been completely set up. I look around and everyone seems to have no doubt that it's not completely my fault. I understood that it's too late to say it's all Ryuji's fault. I didn't belong here anymore. I left the company as if I was running away. A few days later, I was forced to resign from my job to take responsibility for the losses, and more hardship followed.
So, let's break up.
What? Why so suddenly?
It's not out of the blue. You're always putting me off with work. I've realized that you're boring to be with.
Wait, Anzu!
And I'm already moving on to someone else. You know him too, Ryuji.
What?
When you were doing whatever you wanted with your work, he was always there for me, giving me advice and stuff. And I've heard you have caused a lot of trouble at work. That really sucks, doesn't it?
No, that was a mistake!
Anyway, that's how it is, so goodbye.
This is how I lost everything so easily. My job, my girlfriend. It was all taken away from me. I don't know how long Ryuji has been planning this, but... I also have to change jobs, but I didn't have any motivation. I didn't even eat properly, and time just kept on passing by. Then, one day... Hello? Meanwhile, Ryuji got the credit for his work and was chosen to be in charge of the next project. I I should be thankful to Yuto for taking on my mistakes and giving me an even prettier girlfriend. Besides, there should be no problem if I assign the next project to the same supplier that Yuto used last time. That's why the person in charge has changed from Tanaka to me. I would very much like to place a new order with you. Sarika Aizawa, I didn't expect the president to be so young and beautiful. It's worth getting to know her. Ah, how about having dinner together afterwards? Actually, I found a good bistro nearby.
No, thank you.
Oh, bistros aren't really your thing? Well then.
I'm going to have to decline the dinner and this contract.
What? No way! You've accepted this amount until now! In fact, compared to our predecessor, we've given you a lot more leeway in terms of deadlines.
Predecessor, huh?
Of course, our predecessor was a bad guy and caused a lot of trouble to you. But I'm different. I would have.
That's enough.
Huh?
My former contact, Tanaka, was a very good man. He was honest in his work and considered our interests, not just his own. Unlike you who puts your own mistakes on others and looks cool about it.
What are you talking about?
I know everything you did to him. After all, we were forced to clean up your mess. No matter how much money you give us, we're not going to do business with someone who lies so easily and put your own mistakes to others. This time, you'll have to take matters into your own hands.
Don't be ridiculous. You're just a subcontractor. Darn. I'll take care of it on my own, even if you don't tell me to. But Ryuji, who had never done any real work before, did not have any ability as a leader to get the project underway. The project quickly collapses and Ryuji's downfall continues.
So, I turned him down with all my might. I feel so refreshed.
Miss Erika, you're doing too much.
It's okay. I avenged you. The reaction of that Takahashi was great.
When I lost everything and sank into the depths of despair, it was this Miss Erika who saved me. She called me, and when she found out what was going on, she hired me and even took care of me for the time being. We originally hit it off when we were working together, and she asked me to join her company many times. I never thought it would come to this.
To be honest, I was lucky that Yuto turned out like this. Thanks to that, I was able to invite you to my company without any hesitation.
I'm really grateful to you. I feel like I'm having the most fun now that after started to work.
It's not enough to just have fun. You have to deliver results as well. I'm counting on you, Manager Tanaka.
Yes, boss! Time passed and I was making good progress in Miss Erika's company. On the other hand, I heard a rumor that Ryuji, that Takahashi had caused more losses than he had forced me to do since then and was fired. I don't know where he is now, but... Yuto! Well, I've been looking for you! I can't believe you're in that beautiful president's company. You. Hey, I want to join the company too. You're the manager, right? Can't you at least help me to ask her? I've had a lot of problems since then, and no other company will take me on. Well, it's probably the work of people who are jealous of me. I think the last thing I can believe in is friendship. Friendship? Well, I feel bad about what I did back then, but in the end, you're successful now, and that's thanks to me. Are you mad at me for taking your girlfriend? She's a terrible woman. She took in the rumors and dumped me. Whatever the case, I felt the same way as you. Let's let bygones be bygones. Enough. What? I'm sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Get out of here. Hey! You're right. You're the reason I'm here. Thanks to you, I realized that if I'm serious, the cowards will take advantage of me. But I also realized that if you're serious, there's someone out there who'll see you for what you are. So, I don't hate you anymore. Well then. But I don't trust you either. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Oh, no, I'm begging you. Yuto! I have no other choice if you refuse me. Goodbye. Then, I don't hear anything about Takahashi. It's probably true that he's no longer in the industry, and I doubt I'll ever see him again. But I don't care about that anymore. I'll be happy with the people who believe in me. For that reason, I'll continue to do my best to be faithful. My name is Yuto Aisaka. I'm a typical ordinary junior in high school. And the girl who's standing out in class is Haruka Nijima, my classmate. She's beautiful and friendly, and she's out of my league, so to speak. She's the popular girl in our class. I get to sit next to her, so boys envied me a lot at first when we got new seat assignments.
Oh,
I can't find my eraser. Where did it go?
Here you go. You can use mine if you don't mind.
Thank you. You're always nice and kind.
Not really. You should help each other when somebody's in trouble. I'm not nice. Don't get me wrong.
Are you running hot and cold on me by any chance? You look embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed.
Yes, you are. Your face is turning red.
I said I'm not.
Hey, you guys are too loud.
We got ourselves in trouble. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
No, I was talking with you, so you don't have to apologize.
You're always kind to me. You let me borrow some money when I forgot my wallet the other day. Okay, to return the favor, I'll make one wish come true. You can ask me whatever you want.
Whatever? Isn't that too much? Well, if I'm ever in trouble, I might ask you then. After some time had passed, one day, there was an accident at an intersection near our school. It happened when students were coming to school. The person who got involved in the accident was Haruka Nijima. The cause of the accident was the driver using his smartphone and not noticing her crossing the intersection. The injury itself from the accident wasn't too bad, but instead...
I'm sorry. Who are you?
She lost all her memory. It's what they call amnesia.
You like the song, right? You must be bored in the hospital, so you can listen to this.
Did I like this song?
Hey, are you dumb? She's lost her memory.
Oh! Sorry. I'll bring something else next time.
Sure. Thank you.
After that, she gradually started distancing other people. Hi there, I got you some fruits. I hope you like them.
Why did you come here? I thought I told all my classmates that they didn't have to come here anymore. But you still come here every day.
I don't have any after-school activities, so I have a lot of free time. Would like some apples? I'm good at peeling them. Here, I made a rabbit out of an apple. Would you like one?
No, thank you. Everybody treats me with great caution. And at the end, they all wish that my memory would come back.
You don't like to be treated with great caution. And is that why you keep your distance from everybody?
That's right. I don't know who I am and what I've been doing where. I just want to know who I am. I just want them to tell me. But everybody keeps things about me away from me, as if it's something they can't talk about.
Actually, I made a promise with you before you lost your memory.
A promise?
Yeah, you promised me that you'd make my wish come true as long as it's just one thing.
What? Did I really make that kind of a promise?
Sorry, I exaggerated it a little, but it's not too far from what we said.
Aren't you taking advantage of the fact that I lost my memory and thinking about something bad?
No way!
Then, let me ask you this. What were you gonna ask me?
I want you to be my friend.
A friend? What were you to me before I lost my memory?
Just a classmate. We sat next to each other. We weren't particularly close. So I don't know much about you, and I can't tell you much. But I was wondering if we can become friends from now on.
Friends, huh? Since I became like this, you're the first one to tell me that. I'm still immature, but I hope we can be good friends.
Same here. I really hope we can get to know each other well. This is how Nijima and I became friends, and I kept visiting her until she was released from the hospital.
I was a popular person? I can't imagine that.
Everybody, including boys, girls, and even the teachers, thought you were reliable.
I see. I can feel the effort that my former self made.
I openly told her everything she wanted to know. During her stay at the hospital, her memory never returned. Even after she was released, her memory never came back. She kept distancing other people except me.
A while ago, the classmates were talking about us and saying you and I might be dating. Is it because we eat lunch together, like this?
I think it's because we always go home together after school.
I'm sorry to have caused a misunderstanding. If you're troubled.
Don't worry about it. We should help each other out when somebody's in trouble. If it's a friend, you should help her even more.
Isaka, thank you so much.
Anyway, where do you want to go today?
Let's go to an amusement park today.
This goes back to right after Haruka just got released from the hospital.
I want to get back my memory as quick as possible. To do that, I think I should go visit familiar places.
As she said so, I decided to help her. And now we go to places she is familiar with like this.
My mother told me that I like the view from this Ferris wheel so much.
Do you have any idea why you like it so much?
No, not at all. I'm not sure what's so fun about a Ferris wheel. It goes so high, and it's scary. I don't understand.
I guess you're scared of heights?
Oops! Whoa!
Whoa, are you okay? Nijima, is there anything wrong?
I take it back. I think a Ferris wheel is something very good. Thank you again for today. My memory didn't return, but I got to spend some quality time with you.
Really? I feel bad because we simply go on dates and go home.
What are you saying? That's what it makes it better.
What?
Oops, nothing. Don't mind what I said.
Oh, okay, I got it. The next day...
Isaka, do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
I see. Really?
You look happy. Did something happen?
No, nothing really.
Oh, really? Then where do you want to go today?
Today, I want to go to an aquarium. Oh, just to let you know, we do this so I can get back my memory. It's not that I want to go to an aquarium to have a date with you. Don't misunderstand.
Oh, I already knew that. One day, while we were spending days like this, Nijima's memory suddenly came back.
Haruka, I'm so happy for you. Your memory's back. Yes, thank you. And sorry to make you worried. It's okay, it's okay. Let's go hang out again.
She seems to be enjoying talking with everybody, just like how she used to. Since she got her memory back, she'll be fine without me. She doesn't need me anymore. I feel a little lonely, but this is all good at the end.
Wait, Isaka, where did he go? I wanted to go home with him again. What? Isaka already went home. I saw him go out of the gate a while ago. He usually waits for me. What in the world is going on? Oh, there you are! Wait, Isaka!
What? Nijima? What's the matter? Why are you in such a hurry?
I'm the one who wants to ask what's going on. Why are you leaving without me? We always went home together.
That's because your memory has returned. You don't need me anymore. Even if I'm not there, you've got everybody else. I don't have to be the one to go home with you.
Why are you saying such a thing? Once I got my memory back, you had served your purpose? Did you think I'd say something like that?
That's not...
Then, stay with me. Stay by my side. Don't say that I don't need you. I like you.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
But why me?
You're the one who supported me and stayed with me while I was suffering from memory loss. While I didn't have my memory, I was scared. Everybody treated me with great caution. I knew their intentions were good, but I was still scared. I felt like I wasn't wanted anymore. But then, you became friends with me. You decided to build a relationship from scratch. You devoted yourself to support me. I can't help but like you. Why are you silent? Say something.
I'm sorry. It's my first time to have a girl ask me out, so I'm not sure how to answer you.
Don't ask me that. There's only one answer that I want.
If I'm qualified even a little bit,
Nah, not good enough. Try again.
What? Did I just get criticized?
I like you. Nobody else. I don't want you to degrade yourself like that. It makes me sad if a person I like degrades himself.
You're right. I'm sorry. Please be my girlfriend. I'll be sure to make you happy.
Yes, I'll be more than happy to.
This is how Nijima and I officially started dating.